Well, did you ever wonder what goes on to make the Maury Show? Um, of course, the Maury Show is best known for its DNA tests. You always get the surprise. You are the father. You are not the father. Okay, there's, okay, uh, okay, I have 6 chapters here, and you can find out the whole thing. Maury, the story of an American pop culture institution by Denise No. It's at Amazon. Okay, chapter 1, The Making of a Man Called Maury. Chapter 2, A Talk Show Takes Off. Chapter 3, 1998, The Revamped Maury, where it became basically what we know now. Chapter 4, Behind the Scenes, Secrets to Maury's Success. Chapter 5, Maury Tragedies, Troubles, and a Toke. Chapter 6, Condemnation and Praise for an American Institution. And the Maury Show is an American institution. I mean, you can like it, you can hate it, you can think it's trash, as a lot of people do. But the fact is that this is trash that has become an American institution. Okay. And partly for that reason, I think people might want to know how, it became what it became. Okay. In the late 1990s, as the talk shows became increasingly trashy, and it had been, prior to that, it had been basically a Phil Donahue type show, which was basically kind of serious. Okay. He had to compete with it. Okay. And you have the phobia freakouts. And that's what I have subtitled, is about fears of everyday items can devastate and deform people's lives. So Maury's had some interesting episodes about people with phobias. Guests have appeared who were phobic of such ordinary things as cotton balls, frogs, fish, chewing gum, and flowers. A guest appeared who was frightened of birds. One appeared who had no trouble with our feathered friends in general, but was terrified of chickens. Okay. And, okay. Then they have things about people who are deformed, disabled, and, triumph over tragedies. Those are always some good ones. And those are of special interest to me as a disabled person myself. And then there's the makeovers. Help, somebody looks awful. More makeovers to the rescue, and those are always kind of interesting shows. Somebody comes on looking absolutely horrible, and then the hairdressers and the makeup artists do their thing, and they come on, looking glamorous. And then you also can have, sometimes you'll have somebody looking, like over sexual or very bizarre, and then they'll come up looking normal. You can do it any way you want to do it. And then you have people telling secrets, and the secrets are usually of a sexual nature. I'm having an affair, that sort of thing. You have the people coming on doing the lie detector. And, I go into the history of the lie detector and how much it does or does not detect lies, which is still quite controversial. It is not allowed in courtrooms because people will put too much faith in it. Okay. And anyway, and then I go into the and of course, controlling men, their mistreated women, the out of control teen girls. Now, that's one thing that's very sexist. They don't do things about out of control teen boys. It's always the teen girls. Okay, but of course, the paternity test get the gold because everybody wants that reveal. Who is he the father? Is he not the father? Okay. And anyway, I hope that some of you will be moved to maybe buy a copy of Maury, the story of an American pop culture institution, and what goes on behind the scenes. And you can find out all that goes on behind the scenes to create